Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do something called a twin flame love story for the month of April. So I thought that would be interesting to see what they have to say about a twin flame love story for the month of April. If you've already heard my spiel about my twin flame reading giveaways, then you can go ahead and look below. I have a timestamp for when this reading begins. Otherwise, yes, I do have two exciting things that are happening right now. Well, first, I did start a weekly lineup to help be a better channel for everyone. And so my weekly lineup is Metaphysical Mondays, and that is called "What the Divine Wants You to Know This Week." What's your mission? So every Monday will be something new from what the Divine wants you to know about what your mission is on this twin flame journey. And then we have Twin Flame Tuesdays. That is advice from your fifth dimensional twin flame on how to get into physical union, or I should say even stay in physical union, because there are people who have having trouble with staying in physical union as well. Okay. And then Wednesdays are wake up call Wednesdays, and that is what you need to hear right now. That's your wake up call. Then Thursdays are thankful Thursdays, and that will be subscriber's choice. So go ahead and comment below and let me know what you want to hear about. This week, obviously, it's a twin flame love story for the month of April. And then Fantastic Fridays is a loving message from your divine masculine and what they want you to know. And then Saturday is Soulful Saturdays, how to empower yourself as the divine feminine. And then there's going to be Sage Advice Sundays, and that has to do with the divine feminine, divine masculine weekly update on the energies of the divine feminine, divine masculine energies, and also what is blocking the connection. So that is my weekly lineup. And since I am fairly new, I will be on YouTube approximately 3 months on, I believe, April 6th. I decided on my next milestone subscriber, so we're halfway there. So once I hit 100 subscribers, I will have a twin flame giveaway where I'm going to give away 2 twin flame readings. And these twin flame readings have no time limit, and it's very in depth and it's very detailed. And so all about what's going on in your twin flame union. And so normally that costs $88.88 because there is no time limit. And then that will be one of the giveaways, actually for 2 people. And that is when I hit each milestone. So that will be at the 100 subscriber mark, and then I'll do it again at the 200 subscriber mark, and so on. And then I also do over the phone coaching. So I am a certified life coach. I call myself a twin flame union coach. That is for $100, and that is over the phone. And that is where I give all my trade secrets on how to get into physical union, twin flame union. And so the reason why I mention these 2 things is that I do have these on discount just until May 30th. So until May 30th, both will be only $65. So it'll be $65 for the over the phone coaching, or if you want the twin flame reading, that is also $65, and that is only until May 30th. So that's exciting. And then when it comes to the twin flame giveaway, the way you get your name in a jar for me to pull, and I will pull on camera, is to just comment and subscribe. And so it's or. So basically, for every subscribe, I'll put your name in. Obviously, you can only subscribe once. But I don't know who subscribes. Unless you're a YouTuber, I don't know who subscribes. So you have to tell me in the comment box anyway. But then I'll give you an extra name for the comment. So any positive comment, you will get an extra name. So what that means is only 1 comment per video. But any video I have in the past, present, or future, you put a positive comment, your name will go into the jar for this twin flame reading giveaway. And but please make it positive. If it is anything negative against me, my channel, or even your own twin flame, I'm going to have to delete it, because I'm trying to keep this as a very positive, chain of comments, because I'm all about magnetizing twin flames. When you get into the energy of people like not liking their twin flame or mad at their twin flame, that energy gets mixed with everyone else, and that ends up repelling. That it helps everyone else to repel their twin flame. So like you don't want to get caught up in those type of chains. Okay. And then the third way to get into the jar with the reading is also by donating. And so for the amount of dollars that are donated to my channel, that is how many times your name will be put in the jar. So let's say you donate $20, your name will be put in the jar 20 times. Okay, and it's very helpful, those donations, because it helps me get more tarot decks, more oracle decks, other supplies. If you guys want me to do charms, I would be happy to invest in that. Yeah, so that would be very, very helpful. So that's another way to thank everyone. And your name will continue to stay in the jar every time. So when I go to the next milestone after 100 would be 200, then 300, then 400, I will also do two names, and your names will stay in from the very beginning. Even so, you can only win one time per month, but even if you won the last time, your name still stay in and you can win again. And so that's exciting. And so I just ask you, though, when you do comment on my videos, to please let the video run. Please don't like click on for 3 seconds and comment, because what that does is it limits the watch time, and that's all YouTube really cares about. Like, they don't care if they get a million views on a video. If people are looking at a video for 3 seconds, they're not showing that video. That video is not going on the whatever you call it, their screen, because they're all about their commercials and stuff, and so they look for watch time. That's what they need. They need watch time. Plus, people buy views and they buy subscribers. I don't know if you know that there are companies who do that for money, and YouTube's not about that. They want, real customers. They want people who are gonna, watch the commercials and stuff like that. So I just ask that if you do comment on my other videos that you're maybe not interested in, to please let it run, just let it run in the background or anything like that. Anyway, so that's what I'm very excited about. Again, the Twin Flame readings, two of them. Every milestone we hit, 100 subscribers, then 200 subscribers, because it's kind of a push at the beginning. Everyone who starts a YouTube will tell you it is a little, tricky at the beginning to get subscribers, but we are halfway there. And I'm very excited. I'm hoping that this weekly lineup also attracts people. Let me know if you have any other suggestions. Again, every Thursday will be for subscribers' choice, so let me know. Okay, and now let me start the reading. And so we're going to do a twin flame love story for the month of April, and we're going to put a timestamp of 11:30. I'm sorry, 7:39. 7:39. All right, let's start the reading. Okay, so what do we get here? So for the month of April, what do we have here? For the twin flame love story. Okay, we have the moon. All right, let me just put a few cards down here for a second. Okay. Okay, yep, so the first card you got is the moon. Okay, so what this talks about is illusions. So it could be shadows. So what's going on in the month of April is that there's an illusion going on. It is an illusion of separation. There's something that you're not seeing. There's something that is not being shown to you. Also, they're telling me maybe there's something you maybe don't want to talk about with your friends right now. Maybe kind of keep it on the down low. Like what goes on with you and your twin flame, you may not want to talk about with others, because when other people hear about what's going on, and it's kind of like a disillusion. It's not like a third dimensional relationship. It kind of taints other people's ideas about the person, and so they're asking you to maybe not talk so much about it to others, kind of maybe make it more of an inside thing. Anyway, the moon is all about illusion and this also could mean like working on your shadow side. But I'm mostly getting illusions. But let's see what else we have. So we have listen to your intuition, right? So that has to go hand in hand, right? So the moon is also about psychic ability and also your intuition. It could be like it could be associated with cancer. It's not the cancer card, but it could be associated with that. So basically, what they're saying is use your intuition next month. Don't look at what's going on in the 3D. Really use your intuition, because there's an illusion. There's something going on that you're just not seeing. You're just not seeing something. It's being hidden from you. There's something being hidden. Like you think one thing's going on, but it's like something else is going on, is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. The next card you got is calling in your soulmate. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So you know what that means, calling in your soulmate? To me, it just means like sending loving energies towards your twin flame and knowing that this is you in another body. And when you do that, it gets boomerang back to you, and your twin flame feels it and has no choice but to feel it. Feel the love you're sending them, and then they send it right back to you because it's you in another body. Okay. It's a very energetic relationship. People think this is like a normal 3D relationship, and it's not. It's very energetic. And so calling in your soulmate is all about lovingly doing it in a loving, unconditional way. Visualizing visualizing both of you together, doing fun things, being playful. That is going to ramp up the love between you and your twin flame. I also pulled 3 cards from the Island Time Wellness deck. So we got Ascending, Twin Flames, and the Runner. So what this is telling me is that your twin flame is, or you, or both of you. Normally it's you and then they follow. There's some kind of ascension going on. There's transcending obstacles, learning, expansion. There's a new phase. It's like both of you are preparing for union right now. Okay, so that's what's going on in the month of April. You are preparing for union, okay, because you are twin flames. There's twin flames here. Now, I don't know if this means, usually it means that that both of you understand that you're both twin flames is what I'm getting. I don't know, but here's the thing. I don't know if your twin flame knows what a twin flame really is. Like maybe knows the word, maybe knows that this is what it is, but really doesn't know what a twin. I think most people don't even really know what a twin flame is. They don't, like, maybe they know at an intellectual level, but not really. And then the runner, it says, so what your divine masculine wants you to know is that they're running from themselves. So in the month of April, they have this fear, and they're running from themselves. So there's something you mirrored back to them that they are running from. They're like, oh, hell no, I don't want to face this. And the reason why I say that is because we also got the children card. It says your love life is being affected by children. But what they're telling me is this really has to do with the inner child. It could be actual children. Maybe there's a child involved. Okay, that actually could be in the 3D, an actual child. Maybe you have children. Maybe they have children. Maybe that's affecting the relationship for sure. I think, though, for some of you, this has to do with the inner child wounds that are being reflected and mirrored back. And look at him. He's running from that. He doesn't want to face it. He wants nothing to do with it. He wants nothing to do with facing that. These are inner child wounds, stuff that has happened to him or her. Okay, because a divine masculine can be a female. I believe 40% of divine masculines are female. Anyway, the runner is running away from that, the wounds, like whatever happened to them as a child, some kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Trauma, some kind of trauma. They don't want to face it at all. And so that is what they're being asked to do right now. So this is kind of the illusion, because like everyone thinks, oh, they're running away from me, they don't love me. This is part of the illusion. The illusion is that no, they're not running away from you. They're running away from themselves. They don't want to, because they know when they face you, they can't help but to face their wounds because you are them in another body. And that's the whole purpose of the twin flame union, is to mirror back each other's. So that's not the only purpose. It's one of the purposes, is to mirror out the old wounds, to deprogram ourselves into the higher dimensions, into our higher vibration, and not keep us way down in fear. And so this person is running from themselves because they don't want to face their inner child demons or inner child trauma. Something happened that they are running away from, and you think it's from you. You think they want nothing to do with you, and that's not true at all. They are running from themselves, and they are scared. They are scared, and they don't want to face it. All right, the next card you got is close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Right, kind of goes hand in hand what we just said. So you deserve to feel joyful no matter what. Even though you feel like your twin flame is running from you, that's the illusion. They're really not running from you. They're running from themselves. I'm sorry, that's my dryer. In the meantime, you deserve to feel joyful. Don't let okay your twin flame, allow your twin flame to heal. They have to face the sun. It's gonna happen. They have no choice. They can't run forever. They're gonna have to face this at some point. They will continue to suffer until they finally heal themselves. Okay, you can help them by sending them loving energies, by the way. If you send them loving healing energies, they will stop running and they will do this. And once this is done, and they're like 90% healed, they will be good to go back into the relationship. So in the meantime, you deserve to feel joyful. So allow joy into your life regardless. Okay, that's what they're saying. All right, let's see. So lots of cards here. So another thing is finances. So it says finances, and I wanted to pull another card that said motivation. Another thing that might be motivating the fear is finances. So, in other words, if your twin flame is running from the connection, it could be they don't feel good enough, and it could be due to finances because you don't understand about the twin flame. The divine masculine wants to really be perfect, really wants to be like all set, like whole for his divine or her divine feminine. The divine masculine wants to be in a really good place for their divine feminine. They do not want to let their divine feminine down. And so it makes sense that finances would pop up. There's stuff going on with the market. There's the economy, I believe, is going through a reset. And so their motivation behind maybe not reaching out could be finances. Okay. Or there is some kind of motivation due to finances in some way. But what they're telling me is that finances might be the motivation behind not going in your direction at this time. They're motivated by finances, is what I'm getting. Okay. So the next card we got, okay, it's called the Nurturer. Okay. It says, make it obvious that you know how to meet your partner's need for loving acceptance and security. Develop trust. To make your home a sweet love nest, act like a parent who knows best. Your loved one's needs should be your own. Bless them with your hearth and home. You'll know a love that's oh so rare, an unconditional love to share. Okay. Yep. So the divine is saying, to make it obvious for your divine masculine to know how nurturing and loving and accepting you are. Okay, knowing that your divine masculine is, running away from himself. It's just an illusion. He is not running away from you. It has nothing to do with you. They want to be the best of the best for you. So they want you to listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you about this situation? Okay. Calling in your soulmate, that means sending loving energies. And that's exactly what this is saying. It's saying send those loving, accepting, trusting energies towards your divine masculine, and they will feel that. Okay. And that way your loved one would be able to feel blessed by those energies and feel at home with you. They want to feel at home with you. And they want to feel that unconditional love. So you're sharing your unconditional love with them energetically just by visualizing yourselves together, playfully talking to them. I know it sounds weird, but like pretending that they're next to you now, talking to them, playing around, joking with them, being very playful. And that way they won't be in this fear, because all they see when they're with you is that this is what they see. They see the wounds, and the way and what it looks like. Because I could tell you what it looks like because I experienced this firsthand. Is that like and because you're them in another body, you actually see them in the way they see them. It's so weird. You actually start to see them and how they see themselves, and they don't really like themselves without healing their inner child. and you really get a sense of the lack of, confidence, their insecurity. You really get a knowing of what they're feeling and why they're so scared of the connection. Um, there's stuff that gets mirrored out of them that they never wanted to face ever. They wanted just to forget about it. So, but what it's doing, it's making them ascend. It's making them transform. It's making them deprogram, really against their will at first, but keep sending them loving energies, and that will help them. All right. And then the next card you got is Force of Small. So kind of the same thing. So do you see how the divine masculine on the top is kind of upside down, topsy turvy, kind of like, kind of chaotic, and then the divine feminine on the bottom is like holding on, like looking at him lovingly and saying, it's okay, kind of like holding him securely. Like that's you, like being very nurturing. Right now he's topsy turvy, or they're topsy turvy. They're in a place of uncertainty, and you're there like holding on and being like their foundation, like you're their home, like you're nurturing them from afar energetically, and they're called this force of small. Just that little thing, just that very little thing of energetically sending love to your divine masculine is everything. It's everything. All right, the next card you got is Awakening Twin Flame Catalyst. Yep. So kind of the same thing. So you were their catalyst. You catalyzed this. Their awakening. You didn't mean to, but you did. You didn't mean to. You're the mirror, and they're the mirror. So both of you are mirroring stuff out. There's something that you're not seeing. Again, about the illusion. There's an illusion here. There's something you're not seeing. There's something behind the scenes that you don't know. There's stuff that's being hidden from you. You don't know everything, I don't think. So there's stuff that went on behind the scenes. There's stuff going on behind the scenes, but there's an awakening going on, and you're their catalyst, and vice versa. They're your catalyst as well. They're the catalyst for you as well. And so it wasn't until I got into actual physical twin flame union the second time that I realized what was being mirrored out of me. I didn't get it the first time at all. I didn't see it. And then the second time we got into physical union, oh Lord, boy, did that get mirrored out of me. And so, for instance, when I was in twin flame union, what was mirrored out of me was the fact that I was not emotionally connected to myself. I didn't even know that was a thing. And so that had to be healed. Okay. All right. The next card you got is Ten of Cups, Contentment and Joy. Yes. So the twin flame love story is all about that contentment and joy, Ten of Cups. So again, there is a how. There's never a when. There's a how. It could be today. Okay. It's all about just being nurturing to your divine masculine. Sending non-loving energies their way will never get you into twin flame union. They will continue to run because they will feel that. They will feel those energies because it's you in another body, and it will boomerang right back to you. Okay. And so contentment and joy is what you can have in the month of April, but it's a how. How? To be nurturing towards yourself and your twin flame, and to continue with the awakening, and to continue to deprogram yourself, and listen to your intuition. All right, because what your ego is fearing, because this is about fear as well, what your ego is fearing is just an illusion. It's not even true. All right, the next card you got. So here are some twin flame messages that I pulled for the love story for the month of April. All right, so first we have I need more time to figure things out, which makes sense because it looks like he's running right now. He's running, and that's because he's running for himself, not you. He wants to run towards you, that's for sure. He just can't because you're the one mirroring stuff out of him that he or they can't handle right now. Okay, and then maybe we're just too different. Again, just an excuse. that they are coming up with because they don't want to face you and face themselves. There's stuff that they really don't want to face it. They'd rather numb it. They don't want to do the work. They want to numb themselves. So that's where they're saying maybe we're just too different. The next card is please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. That's for sure. It has nothing to do with you. Absolutely not. And they know it. Nothing to do with you whatsoever. They won't tell you that in the 3D, by the way. I can attest to that. They will not tell you that in the 3D. They'll never tell you. They'll never admit to it. And maybe at some point. The next card is I'm sorry. I held myself back with you. I'm sorry. I held myself back from you. Okay. And then the last card is I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. I wish I told you how much you really meant to me. All right. And the last card we have is I have felt deep sorrow over you ever since we've been apart. I miss you so much, but just can't face you. Yep. And that kind of wraps it up, right? Kind of says it all. They have deep sorrow from being apart. They have deep sorrow over you since being apart, but they miss you so much, but they just cannot face you because you're mirroring their wounds. You're mirroring their inner child, and they don't know how to deal with that right now. They don't know how to deal with it, and it looks like they don't want you, but that is just an illusion. That is not the truth. They are running away from themselves. This is your twin flame for sure. They're asking you to choose joy. They're asking you to keep ascending. Okay, send nurturing energies. Just keep doing this. Keep doing this. And just know you're their catalyst. You're their catalyst for change. They're awakening because of you. And as you keep going and you don't give up and you listen to your intuition and you call in your soulmate, as you keep doing this, you'll have the 10 of cups, okay? So ultimately contentment and joy. Have that with yourself now, though. You can have that. You don't have to wait for your twin flame. Choose to feel joyful now. Send nurturing, loving energies towards your twin flame as they are running from their wounds right now. And keep doing the awakening. Keep nurturing yourself and keep nurturing them. Okay, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I am very thankful for all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.